there's been a lot of Green Lantern casting news for the 2020 solo film, as well as the potential of the character being dropped off into other films. I will first begin with the Michelle Rodriguez part, where I think that matches uniquely. I think it's Jessica Cruz, who is Power Ring, which makes her Crime Society's of America's version of Green Lantern. So, Green Lantern asterisk is not technically a primary universe Green Lantern, more of a secondary twisted universe where she wields a ring basis, the entity known as Volthoom, as opposed to a ring that truly wields green coalesced willpower. So some similarities, a decent amount of differences to make the character unique enough. Michelle Rodriguez was more or less like, hey, I don't want to be a copycat character, rather be a true independent character. So, more power to her. Common, as mentioned, he would love to play John Stewart. Common is a very good actor. However, he turns 43 this year. We're looking at that film being released tentatively 2020. So he is now 48 at the time the movie comes out. If it does well, they'll course a sequel that will put him at 50, roughly, for a time for a sequel. Either do a lot with him beforehand. Robert Downey Jr. right now is 49, and has been in Iron Man, Iron Man 2, The Avengers, so he's already been in 4 films, coming up on a 5th one. And at 49, going on 50 this year, he's already kind of like, I think I'm done with this character. So you have a character who's already done a decent number of films, who's hitting the 50-year mark, and is like, I just can't do this anymore. I think I'm done. And someone else who, while a very accomplished actor, wants to kind of really get started late 40s, and will try to have such a solo film by the time he's almost 50. I think you do a really good job as John Stewart, but I don't picture them really focusing on John Stewart with the cast that's predominantly some younger people. Let's look at Affleck real quick. Ben Affleck. Ben Affleck is currently 42. So, they're not going to get a lot of years out of Ben Affleck either. Potentially. Which ends up being kind of weird. You want to have someone who's got some skill and some acting, but thinking from a long-term standpoint, getting someone beyond the age of 40, knowing that they're not going to really have a solo project for multiple years on the line, if ever, you always have to pick people who are in their 30s. They also mentioned that Chris Pine is also up for a Green Lantern role. I kind of see him as a Hal Jordan role if they want to go with that. I'd almost think, depending on what they do with the Justice League movie, I would bring Ryan Reynolds back as Parallax. Yes, I would pretty much be like, we did a Green Lantern movie, it didn't do well, we're just going to destroy the core. Because the easy way to do it is you can do this in end credit sequences. You could show essentially the destruction of the core. Sinestro Orton has a yellow ring, so you don't need to have the neck snap scene. You could pretty much have, you could show Hal Jordan killing Kilowog, because the voice actor is gone. You could have him destroying the main power battery. You could have him going through all that process. And you could just have that one lone Guardian could bring one ring to one random dude in an alley. And that could actually be your post-credit scene for another one of the movies. And all of a sudden you got a new Green Lantern who doesn't really know what's going on. You can pretty easily do the storyline of, well, here's what happened. We thought Hal Jordan punched Parallax into the sun. No. Parallax had grafted onto him, made him the villain, and now all of a sudden for a movie, you have got a former Green Lantern infected with the Fear entity as one of your main foils. Now, if you wanted to, you could bring back Hal Jordan. You could kill off Hal Jordan if you wanted to bring in the Spectre. I mean, all of a sudden now it opens up a lot more different avenues. And you can still say, that movie happened. You know, say that movie happened. It just happened before Superman, before, you know, all these other films happened. And you can say, you know, that he was off in space doing his thing. Years got to him. Parallax was grafted onto him during the first film. Drag it out, make him an awesome villain, and there you go. So, yeah, I think Chris Pine would kind of work. If they want to do a Hal Jordan again. If they want to go with a Kyle Rayner or a Kyle Rayner style. You know, they did more or less make him, for a while, he was half Mexican, half Irish. So you do have a decent amount of leeway to go if you want to go with a Kyle Rayner. Or you can go with Alex. Yes, you could easily have instead it be the woman who gets stuffed into the refrigerator. They did it for Circle of Fire, which was the Green Lantern pseudo-Elseworlds. So you actually can kind of make it work. Yes, Forstone puts it in. Yes, during that storyline, what happened was Kyle Rayner and have tremendous of imagination. The imagination led to a creature called Oblivion. Oblivion all of a sudden leads more into his imagination, which allowed him to create multiple characters and have full sentience. Well aware of it. So I think out of the three they've got, Bizarre Rios was kind of like, no. I think Chris Pine could work pretty well. And then, as someone mentioned on their website, you can now have Marvel and DC have their own crossover. It's called Star Trek.